Morning folks, I'm just doing a quick video because I want to. I can't remember, there was a reason for doing this video, but I can't remember what it was. I just thought I'd show you Stellan with this little dummy, and this actually came with Stellan, but it only was magnetised last night. And, oh, it's quite dark this morning, isn't it? Well, it is. Oh, bit of bed hair going on there. It's very early in the morning. Very early for me, anyway. I have to get up at 6:30 these mornings, which doesn't suit me. And I'm actually doing, making notes for a tutorial that I have today, which I meant to do yesterday, but I wasn't well. So I thought I would bring my buddy upstairs and have a cuddle while I was about it. This baby, Mel was asking the other day about what attracted everybody to whose babies, or, to which sculpts, and I was saying about, well, everybody knows why I got Neo. Kerry Caring Nursery sold me the sculpt and Mel made him for me. But this particular one, this Stellan one, not long after Yogi came to YouTube, I so loved her babies, and I never thought I would be able to A, afford one, or B. It's more difficult if you're in this country, folks, to get in the UK, and particularly in Ireland, to get stuff from America. Although I've had lots of lovely things from America now, but, I never thought I would be able to have one of Yogi's babies, so I was looking one day on eBay and I came across this little doll, and I didn't see his face, and I didn't see his, all I could see, the photograph was taken from below, and all I could see was this hand, and I just loved the shape of this hand. Now, it wasn't Stellan, this was another baby called Rocco, and Rocco now lives with Ebony, because she loved him. It's a really cuddly sculpt, it's a lovely sculpt, it's the Bailey sculpt by Lorna Miller Sands. But I didn't know that at the time, of course. I didn't know it until I got the doll home. I paid very little for him, maybe 50 or 60 pounds. And he needed hair, and boy did I give him hair. He's more hair than 2 or 3 babies put together. But actually it suited him. I thinned it all out before he went to live with Lucinda. So, I bought him, and there had been no detail on the kit, so I can't paint really very well, but I did try to embellish him slightly. And while he was apart, when I was taking the paint off him, I don't know what I did to the kit, but it took me about a fortnight to get him back together, and I really missed him. And funnily enough, I find with Stellan now, I really miss him when I don't have him for very long. I mean, the others come and go, but he's the one that, he'll be my forever baby. Well, hopefully all of the ones that I have at the minute will be forever babies. Unfortunately, with one thing and another, I don't have as many as I had, mostly because of vet bills. And he's been very quiet this morning, but Simon's behind me here, and he's coughing. All 4 of my dogs have kennel cough today. Lily got it on Monday, Rora got it on Tuesday, Bruce is coughing a bit, and Simon started this morning. I mean, he's so much smaller, but he's coughing so much worse than the rest. I imagine we're going to have a day up at the vet's, which is good because the vet's bills are astronomical as it is. No, anyway. Ellie's Blonde sent me a message saying, don't hurry, don't worry, and don't forget to smell the flowers, so I'm going to try and smell the flowers. Anyway, to get back to this, I bought this sculpt from this one hand, and I loved it. I loved Rocco, but I knew that he wasn't as good as he could have been, so I asked Mel to redo the kit for me, and she had never done an African American baby before, but she said she would. But unfortunately, in the meantime, she bought a house and wasn't able to do it right away, so thankfully Yogi stepped in. Now, you've no idea, I love Mel's work. I have Darius and I have Neo now, and you all know how much I love Neo. Darius is my cuddliest boy ever. But when I found out that when Yogi agreed to do this baby in particular, I was just absolutely thrilled. Now, he was to come as a painted kit, just for postage reasons, and also, to bring a baby in. you need to be careful with the customs, so you have to put, a much lower value on the customs label, or else the baby ends up costing you twice as much as I've found to my cost, and quite a few of the rest of you have too, by the sounds of things. So we got Stellan. It took Yogi hardly any time to do him, and the next thing I knew he was coming home. She didn't do a box packing for me. Well, she did do a box packing, but she didn't load it until I had him. So when he arrived, he wasn't a painted kit, he was an assembled baby, and there were lots of little things with him. This is his bear, this came with him. The vest, he's still got on. These white socks, Yogi put on him. His little bracelet, Yogi put on him. And he's got Yogi's heart on his foot. But I'll never forget, first of all, the shock of him arriving and seeing the feet, and then seeing this hand that I love so much. I mean, I can't, the light's not good enough, and this camera's not good enough to show you the detail. And then this hand is like a real hand, I can't tell you. And I think hands make or break a baby. I really do. I love this hand. The thing about babies with stubby fingers, I don't like them. And even though Nego's so tiny, he's down at the end of the bed there, even though he's so tiny, he has good long fingers. So anyway, I'm rambling, and this video's gone on for ages. But when I opened the head of this baby, although I had Rocco with me, who's the same sculpt, nothing prepared me for him. He's like a real baby lying there. You've no idea of the realism. And it knocked me speechless. I was stunned. So this was my quick explanation of why I got Stellan and what attracted me to his sculpt. And he's a very much underused sculpt. I know Natalie's got one, and another girl got one for Christmas, one of the younger girls, whose name escapes me at the minute. And actually Mistress Vampra has one now, I'm sure, the Bailey sculpt. Correct me if I'm wrong, Yasmin. So this is my story of why I have Stellan. Thanks folks, sorry about the long video, bye.